Hi, my name's Tony and I'm from the Sup Company, and I'm here to tell you a little bit more about the Fanatic Stylemaster 10 foot. So here it is, the Fanatic Stylemaster 10 foot in the Bamboo edition. And this board for us, well, it's actually one of our demo boards here at the shop. That's why we've christened it with some wax on the nose. But do you know what? It's a really popular board amongst ourselves here and the visitors that we get to our test centre. And that's really just down to how easy this board is to use. And it just provides masses and masses of enjoyment with really, really little output on your part. It's just fantastic. But look, I'm gonna run you through the qualities that really make it the board that we all love here so much. And it really kind of harks back to a classic longboard shape as a whole. But this, as a 10-foot board, is actually the bigger of the two. So Fanatic produce two widths of this board. This here is the 30.5 width version. There's also a 28.5 width version. There is a volume change in that, so this being the bigger board at 145 litres, while the 28.5 version comes in at 120 litres. What I would say on that front though is that if you are kind of beginner, intermediate, or someone who's kind of between 55 to around 100 kilos, go for the bigger board. The narrower one, it wants to move around that little bit more. If you're not that comfortable, then stick with the 30.5 inch wide board and you'll have a far, far better time on the water. But look, let's run you through, as we do in all of our videos here at the Sup Company, from the nose down to the tail. And instantly when you look at this board, it just screams longboard. It is a very, very classic outline, but Fanatic in their wisdom have gone and made some really nice refinements on this board that really help set it apart from anything else out there on the market. The nose itself is very, very clean, quite a thick rail in the forward sections of this board, but it's this large, open, uncluttered expanse of forward deck here that allow you, or us invariably, to apply a lot of wax to the board, because you can get up on the front of this thing and it will nose ride. It is a really, really enjoyable board. As you start to work your way back down the board though, you come to this crocodile skin finished diamond cut deck pad, which is very comfortable underfoot. But Fanatic aren't daft, and what they've done with this board that really aids it is its flat deck. It just means that you can move around on the surface of the board and be confident that wherever you put your foot, there is traction and the board is going to be there and it's going to feel the way that you expect it to feel. So it means that you can just get on and surf and have a great fun session. The rails in this midsection here, they're very full. They're quite a high apex rail, and that just allows the board to go from rail to rail quite intuitively underfoot. And it is just a real joy coming down the face of a wave and just choosing the direction you want to go in, and the board just responds in a really soft and intuitive way. As you come down towards the tail though, this deck pad continues all the way down to a really generous kick pad, so you're not going to come off the back of the board and your foot placement is always going to be really secure. But the rails themselves thin out quite a bit, so you end up with a real kind of a performance feel, something almost that you would find in a much shorter, more performance orientated board, but you have it in this 10-foot shape. And it just provides that level of enjoyment, particularly to someone who's a little bit more intermediate, a bit more advanced, that was going to be comfortable spending a bit more time on the tail of this board. But look, let's take the board and roll it over onto the rail. And in the forward section, it's quite flat. That's providing a lot of lift there. That's going to allow you to catch waves and really small bumps quite early on. So, I mean, 1 foot to 6 foot, UK mushy type conditions, or the conditions that we get in Northern Europe, this board just works really, really well. In terms of stability, the other thing along with its width at 30.5 inches is this very subtle double concave that runs all the way down from about the first third of the board back down towards the tail, and then it softens and flattens off as you come to the 3 fin boxes. 3 fin boxes, thruster fins set up from Fanatic, really nice quality set of fins, hex glass fins, very rigid, and are just going to be there adding to the performance of the overall shape. So if you're looking for a classic longboard type surf shape, then do you know what? Based on just how popular this board is with ourselves here at the SUP Company, I strongly suggest you take a good hard look at the Fanatic 10-foot Bamboo Edition Stylemaster. Thanks for watching our video. If you've got any questions about what you've seen, why not give us a call in the shop or head over to thesupco.com. If you want to stay up to date with all of our videos, then why not hit the subscribe button up here and turn on the notification bell. But if you want to see our next video, well, take a look up here.